Hi everyone, welcome to Mystic by Colette, a channel dedicated to helping you empower yourself, change your story, and claim your I am. And I am Colette Mesdag, the creator of the Mystic Empowerment cards. So this week's card reading theme is different is the new normal. So let's get right into the card reading. Here we are, ready for the reading for this week, week number 5. And the topic, as we mentioned before, is different is the new normal. And having a lot of fun with that as I think about it. I put the opal in the little vessel there to just remind us about creativity and uniqueness, because that is one of the energies that the opal carries. So I'll, again, some of the things that I speak about are in my books or I found from other resources. In this particular case, I think that information came from the Crystal Bible, which is one of the books that I use a lot within my practice. So speaking of books, there's the books that are available to follow along with if you wish to get more information. I've represented here 2 of the digest size books, the larger ones. You can see my copies here, pretty dog-eared for that one. I've had that one for a few years. And just so you can see the difference, the small books are a little bit more limiting in the information. These ones are the ones that come with the deck. And if you look, there's 2 pages instead of a single small page of information for each of the cards in the digest size book. So I'll put some links down below. I will be switching over service providers for the books, hoping to get into Amazon for the digest size book, but I'm just, in a sense, busy with a lot of other things at this time, but it's going to happen. Okay, so as we flip the first card, realization. And the phrase below, and as you know, the Mystic Bliss cards have a main phrase and then the secondary message. So I am realization could be used as a mantra, if you wish, but I think the main message here is that it is really important to know your own worth. So I think that was part, that ties in nicely with your message for this week or your theme for this week, which is different is the new normal. When you realize that being yourself is more important and more powerful than being smaller than who you can be. The point of realizing how valuable you are, how special you are, how unique you are. There's an old saying, be yourself, everybody else is taken. And I love that because it is just a reminder that our uniqueness is what makes us strong. So when I am fully in my personal realization, I don't feel different. It is normal to be myself. So that is something that I can suggest that you use as a mantra. When I am myself, I don't feel different because I am me. Is when you're trying to be somebody else or behave a certain way to please other people, that you feel out of sync with yourself. So therefore it feels odd and not normal. Okay, card number 2. I am connected. When we are pulling from this deck, we are tapping into the sacred feminine. And in this also, we are dealing with the elements. So this is the earth element here. The numerology or angel numbers are a part of this deck. So again, if it resonates or feels true to you to tap into additional learning through resources that are at your fingertip or the traditions that you feel comfortable with, feel free to look up angel numbers or numerology. Additionally, I want to speak a little bit about the staff. And again, the category that she is the crone. So when we're speaking about the crone energy, we're speaking about the depth of who you are based on your experiences, based on your challenges, based on the learnings that you went through. And this is what makes you unique. Is what makes you special. So as we progress through our experiences and develop a depth that is represented in the crone, it is what gives our uniqueness its, solid foundation. So that is also tying in, nice segue here, tying into the solid foundation of the stone and the earth and connecting back to your roots and so on. The staff is a representation of the support that she leans on, and you can lean on as you progress through your experiences. So that's also your knowledge that is based on what you've learned over the years. So I'll say that about the second card. Let's see what the third card brings up. I am deciding. And in the Men of Magic, the 11 categories, you may have seen a few things come up right now as you follow along with these readings or have delved into more of my information. The card that is being shown here is a gypsy. And the gypsy is about knowing that it's okay to be unique, that there's other people in the family, in the tribe, that is part of your uniqueness. They're unique with you. And it is important to not worry about what others think, because they're often considered the outsiders, but they're the ones who are following their heart, and they're the ones who are dancing to their own music. And that's what makes the gypsy special. They don't need approval because they know that in their own energy, following their hearts, being true to themselves is more important than trying to feel part of a society or community or a group that just doesn't fit. They don't fit in it. It's uncomfortable to be in that group. So just follow your heart and decide that it's okay to be who you are. That's one of the more important things about life, is to just make the choice, be decisive. So in a few seconds, I'll go back to speaking to you on camera and finishing up this reading for this week with a couple of questions for you. So that was a lot of fun. I hope everybody got what they needed from it. So we're just going to do a quick recap and reminder of some of the things that you can participate in to help enhance your experience as you empower yourself. So the first card that we got was I Am Realization. And the theme of this card, of course, is about looking within and being reminded of how special you are, which goes along with the theme of the week, which was different is the new normal. And I am connected. So no matter how far you stray from what you feel is normal, you're still connected to a higher source and a higher self. So that's important to remember. And then, of course, the gypsy from the Men of Magic series, who reminds you to make the choice to be unique and stick to that, because it's important to know who you are and stick to it. And I do want to bring up the opal that was used. It's really, really pretty. Lots of colors in there. And every opal is so different. Every crystal is so different, just like every person is so different. So it's just reminding us how special being different is. But that's what's normal in this current society. It's okay to give yourself freedom to be who you are and be yourself. So this was a fun reminder. Now, on the additional aspects of these readings, certainly you can comment below, subscribe, go visit my website, purchase my decks. The decks come with the guidebooks so that you can follow along these weekly card readings for additional messages if you wish. Just a quick peek here. They are each of the cards. Oh, what did I open it up to? Oh yeah, I am creative and I am deserving. Those are important messages too. Just a reminder that you can also purchase the larger digest-sized guidebooks online. Is the only way that you can get them at this time. And they have the expanded elements of each of the cards represented on 2 pages, and more information at the beginning and at the end of the book. So the other way you can work with me one-on-one is through individual card readings, in person, Skype, however you wish, and you can ask more about that there. There's some links, of course, that you can link to on my website and so on. And what's really becoming really popular is receiving a monthly card reading. So my Card of the Month members love and look forward to the 15th of the month so that they can get their hands on their personal messages. So thanks for watching once again, guys. If you want to subscribe, that's important to me because it tells me that I'm on the right track. Same thing with the comments. It helps me know that your questions are being answered. Thanks again.